Welcome back. You know, I like the strategy you're using with the headphones. It's like never seen anything like it.
Yeah.
It's very odd.
Yeah, it's nice.
Ugh.
Well, at least we're able to get Mr. Matt Ongard as our client. And we know that he didn't do it, which is very important.
So now what do we do?
Well, the trial is tomorrow, and we only get this one chance. There's only one way to prove Mr. Ongard's innocence. We have to find the real killer.
Okay, let's start looking.
Oh my god.
Thank God.
Oh, I'll water it.
Oh, it's okay. I already did that.
The watering can. Where are you, Mr. Watering Can?
Pearls gets too wound up if she's not doing something to distract herself. I hope Charlie can withstand Typhoon Pearls.
Oh, that's a lawyer's secret treasure, isn't it?
I guess.
I feel like it has a mysterious power, just like my Magatama.
Well, I guess I can let her think that. What she wants on this one. I think I can let her think what she wants on this one.
Got it. No.
Huh, the lawyer dude. So what'd you find out?
Well, I'm still in the middle of investigating.
I see. I've already told you everything I know, dude, so get the fuck out of here, you prick.
Hey! What do you think you're doing? You can't come in without...
Good morning.
Hold on! It's you! What are you going on? What's going on around here? I heard Paul Ward was killed. Is that true? It's a bad reason is what it is. About a steel samurai doing the most evil of deeds.
You know, that's not entirely...
Well, have you know, I was a big fan of wands. Why do all the stars drop in, I made this shit drop one by one like flies. It's always been that way. Ever since I was a little girl in elementary school, the class hamster was fine until it was my turn to clean the cane. And then it died. Now the kids started calling me the Queen Weeper. I swear that's what they did to me. Whoever your name and your evil spell dies within 3 minutes. They want taunt.
Actually, I wanted to ask you about the murder and what happened.
Don't push me, boy.
Mr. Nick, I didn't hear everything she said. She was talking too fast. Get the fucking script, girls.
Miss Oldbag, could you please speak a little slower?
Don't buzz me around, you spiky hair smutty pants. My dear Hammer died a year ago in that dreadful murder. Only recently did I finally find a star that makes this heart go again.
I don't know what to say.
I ask you, why does every star I cheer for always end up kicking the bucket? I want you once no one's gonna get away with saying anything bad about my wand.
But I haven't said anything.
Well, I don't believe a word of that woman says.
Huh? What woman?
The irritated backwater girl with the afro and the horrible country accent. I mean, what is that manner of speaking supposed to be? And why does she never stop? Honestly, women these days, they don't know the meaning of the word modesty. When I was a young lady, I was so beautiful, even the flowers of the field blush. But besides this, I pressed flowers. I read the stars of one beautiful love poem, sorry.
Pearls? Are you thirsty?
A little.
Okay. I'll get you some juice or something.
Thank you very much.
Hey! Are you paying attention, audience, today?
So I'm guessing Miss Oldbag heard everything from Lana. I want to ask you about what happened around the time of the murder.
I don't know anything about that. I was here getting ready.
Getting ready? For what?
A show, of course. Well, the press conference afterwards.
Cue mysterious music for the magical press conference.
Anyway, I don't know anything about the murder.
Ah, I see.
But If you're talking about what I saw, that's different. I saw it very clearly.
What?
I saw the most important moment of the night.
The most important moment. You don't mean...
Oh, so now you treat me with respect, you disrespectful child. When you speak to your elders, you should always be polite. Treat your kids today.
Please tell me, what did you see? Oh, fuck.
The murder last night was gruesome, wasn't it? But then, what murder isn't?
Please don't stray onto another tangent, please.
If you want to hear more, then show your respect and bring this lady a present.
Looks like the investigation is still in full swing. The hotel staff and the police are running around like a bunch of headless chickens.
I wonder if we can do any investigating of our own in this kind of atmosphere.
Well, gotta roll up the sleeves and try, I guess. Hey, you're here! Been waiting for you, Mr. Lawyer. Lotta. Hey! Mr. Cop fella! The thief showed his face! What? Arrest him! Put him on trial! Find him guilty! Give him the death penalty! What's wrong, Lotta? Are you feeling alright? Look here and there and up and down the mountain, but it ain't here. So why don't you just hurry up and give it back to me, you creep?
What are you looking for?
My camera. Camera. It's my lifeblood. I'm gonna die without my $700 camera. Your camera? Look, don't lots of people say the criminal always goes back to the scene of the crime? And looky, here you are. Yep, here I am, faced with a lot of trouble.
Huh?
I just want to say sorry to you.
For?
Well, I really absolutely thought you were the murderer.
Huh?
You know, last time that thing with my Faye. Well, what? But why? I mean, you were all worked up, you know. Lotta, that was very insensitive of you. So you lost your camera. It ain't no ordinary camera. You buy it in a store and it's $1,600 brand new.
Huh? Didn't you just say you bought it for $700?
I had a nice long talk with the guy at the store. About 5 hours, I reckon. I made this itty bitty scratch on it, and the manager got all huffed up in the face. He gave me his talking to, and he was real mean about it too. He done make me cry at that.
When did you lose a camera?
Last night, after the murder happened. Must have been when I was busy running around looking into things. That's when I lost sight of my dear, darling, expensive sweetie. Lotta, what did you capture with that expensive camera of yours? I don't rightly know. I snapped a shot of anything that caught my eye. So I don't remember. And besides, I couldn't get anything from my big scoop. I wonder if Lotta's missing camera is even connected to the murder.
Lotta's camera!
A very expensive item valued at $1,600.
It was stolen around the time of the murder.
Lotta, please tell me that you know about what happened at the time of the murder. Well, from before the ceremony last night, I was hanging around here in this area. Yeah, actually, I was here until around the time Mr. Ongard was arrested. What were you doing here? You sure you went to school, city boy? Wherever Lotta Hart goes, there's a story to be found. A big scoop to be had. A big scoop. I told you before, I'm gonna be the best tabloid photographer the world's ever seen. Reckon, of course, that means I'm always looking for the perfect shot. I wonder what scoop she was after. This time.
I don't know what you messed up.
I did like half Phoenix, half water.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Although, I was also on the lookout for the other stars that were here. So, maybe I wasn't here the entire time. Lotta, are you sure you weren't here the entire time? So you could take a picture for your big scoop? Well, maybe I was, but that's what real journalists do. I got some juicy inside info, so I thought to myself, why not get a picture for proof? What kind of story was it that you would hang around here? Oops, sorry, Mr. Lawyer. Can't be telling you that. Trade secret, you know. Not again. Why does everyone have something to hide?
We've been stopped, haven't we?
Oh, yeah. Take that, Mr. Lawyer. I'm glad someone around here is happy. Miss Lotta and your eye rule smile.
Where are we?
We're in Mr. Matt Onguard's dressing room. This is our client's room.
May I help you with something?
We're...
You're Mr. Onguard's lawyers, aren't I correct? I gathered as much. I also looked for lawyers on my end, but to no avail.
How did you know I'm his lawyer?
I was just saying that he was your client. In a situation like this, the only person who would say such a word would be his lawyer.
Wow.
Just a simple deduction, really. The trial is tomorrow, and Mr. Onguard's situation is looking rather grim. So you came here, one stop in your mad dash, to find clues to build his case, correct?
Well, you're not totally right, but you're not totally off either.
It's really not the time to be showing off, Mr. Dick.
I am Adrian Andrews. I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business.
Alright. She may be of small stature, but appearances can be deceiving. Phoenix always got something to say about the way women look. Yeah, well, she's really young, or she may be small, or she may be a little round around the edges. He's always chirping, saying some shit.
He chirps at everybody.
Yeah, you're right. He was an asshole to Gumshoe, too.
Yeah.
She's like, Gumshoe's fat. One day he's gonna find out he's fat. Phoenix is an asshole.
I don't think he said that he was fat, but...
He did. He was like...
Most of the time, Phoenix would just call Gumshoe a bit daft, a bit stupid.
Yeah, but he was calling him fat earlier. Fucking asshole. I'd like to ask you about this.
I told you, I hate trifling matters. It's a waste of time to show me things that are no relevance to me.
Wow. This is the first time I've been shut down this badly.
I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone was doing that night, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
And I will tell you. Before the award ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. Onguard. And it's very vim, I might add.
Dinner? What did you eat?
I told you I hate to waste time with trifling matters. If you take a look at the table yourself, you wouldn't need ask me.
I bet she's a lot of fun at parties.
When the award show was starting, I headed for Viola Hall.
And after the show ended, you came back to this room?
No, I had some small errands to run. I helped with the preparations at the lobby.
Oh, preparations for the post-ceremony show, I guess.
When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to call for Mr. Onguard. After that, I went to visit Mr. Koida.
And that's when you found his body, isn't it?
Really held strong through everything.
Yeah. she does seem to be mentally tough as nails. So, about you and...
Stop right there. You weren't seriously about to ask how Mr. Ongard and I are related, are you?
Sorry.
I have no idea how he could choose you as his lawyer.
Why did she have to go and say something like that?
Mr. Nick, come down and hang in there. I'll give you a shoulder rub to relieve your stress later, okay?
No, I don't want a shoulder rub from a fucking child.
I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that I'm Mr. Ongard's manager.
His manager. Speaking of managers, did the victim, Mr. Karita, have one?
No, he did not.
He didn't?
Global Studios has a very different policy from Worldwide Studios in that Worldwide Studios does not assign individual managers to the stars.
I see.
This industry is very ruthless, unforgiving. Actually, you look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself to your partner. Got a little girl like her to places like this, honestly.
Come on! I'm doing this to help Mystic Maya.
Pearls, calm down and hang in there. I'll buy you a juice later, alright?
Yeah.
What a fucking asshole. Phoenix is a dick.
What was I doing? My train of thought was dead.
Did you know the victim, Mr. Karita?
Yes, I knew him. The world is such a small place, after all.
Did you know about his rivalry with the Nickel Samurai?
Honestly, they were like children when it came to that. Time and time again, those two competed with each other over the most trivial things. If either one of them wasn't so stubborn, then maybe no one would have needed to die.
I've got a hunch that this woman knows more than she's letting on. She must know why Juan Karita was killed. Do you have any ideas?
As to?
As to why Mr. Karita was murdered?
How would you ask me about such a thing?
I'm just doing my job. So do you have any ideas? Miss Andrews?
Sorry, but there's nothing more I have to add to this conversation.
Is it a psych lock, Mr. Nick?
Yes. There's getting to be more and more of these lately. There's a giant bone sitting on the plate.
I don't really like meat.
There's something weird about this plate. Just wish I could put my finger on what it is.
Titties and shit! Okay, fine. I don't think I need to look at anything else. Probably. I'm gonna get my words. Yeah.
He was stabbed with a knife.
Yeah, what is it? Here it is.
Mr. Nick, where are we?
We're in Mr. Juan Karita's room, Pearls.
Mr. Karita?
The victim. Which makes this the crime scene, too. Oh, it's you! So, what happened? The kidnapper. Has he contacted you again? Not yet. He probably won't until we win Mr. Ongard's acquittal. You doing okay, pal? Hanging in there? I just want Maya to be alright. We don't have a lot of time left, but I'm gonna help you as much as I can, pal. Can you do that? Even if we want to look around the crime scene? Just this once. Special circumstances, right, pal? I'll even tell you everything I know, but you've got to keep quiet. It's my neck on the line here. Thank you. Oh, that's right. I got you guys a map at the hotel, pal. Here you go.
Little Missy, you forgot that one. You child. Put the timer. You missed.
Oh, shit.
Okay, the timer's still going. Okay, good.
Wow, you're giving it to me? Thank you.
Wouldn't want you to get lost in a hotel too big for its own good.
Mr. Nick, I got a map.
That's great, Pearls.
Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says.
Let's go, goddamn map of the Gateway Hotel around the crime scene.
Do you know what was the cause of death? Well, technically, the final autopsy report isn't out yet, but one look at the victim should tell you, pal. It should? Yeah, here's a picture. There's a knife in his chest. Yeah, pal, that's the murder weapon. He was stabbed to death. They're looking at the fingerprints down at the lab right now. There were fingerprints on the knife? Yup. And it looks like they're pretty sure they're Mr. Onguard's prints, pal. That's bad. Real bad. Crime
Photo of Margarita's murder scene.
I thought she was an alien from outer space. Yeah, probably because she's wearing that strange helmet. Nah, even with the helmet off, I thought she was an alien, pal. I think that's probably best kept to yourself, if you know what I mean. Why was Mr. Onguard arrested? Because we had evidence on him.
Evidence?
It looks like the victim, Juan Carita, really put up a big fight. Yeah, one look at the crime scene and you can tell. There's signs of struggle everywhere. Well, yeah, during the fight his button came off. Mr. Onguard said something about a button. Something like one of the Jammin' Ninja's buttons got caught in his hakama. But that's not all. What? There was a witness, pal. A witness? Who is it? That lady. Miss Oldbag. Please, anyone but her. The prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case. Not to mention there's something around where the Vic was that's a little off. Something that's a little off, as in that's for you to figure out, pal.
Alright, let's try to figure it out, Mr. Nick. Wow, there were a lot of bears.
Alarm clock ones, collector's editions, stuffed teddies, plastic models. Pretty overwhelming. Is there a kind of bear he doesn't have?
There's even a few in the trash can.
Yeah, I get the feeling maybe the guy didn't really like bears.
What teddies?
It's hard to bear with all those problems.
What the fuck? I don't think I want to bear with the trauma the last case caused me.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
This is a guitar case, I guess. A little beat up, but still usable.
It's strange. The guitar is not here.
Maybe he forgot to bring it to the show.
Mr. Maya, he said that the bright red guitar was the Jammin' Ninja's signature item.
That's true. Huh? This guitar case is wet, but it's only wet on the top of the lid.
Yeah, there's no water inside the case. This is water, isn't it?
Guitar case found next to the victim, empty. There is some water, but only on the top of the lid.
It's a beautiful wine glass, and there's tomato juice in it?
Yeah, tomato juice. I don't really like it much.
There's a bottle of it on the table over there. That's probably where this came from.
Doesn't it seem weird?
What seems weird?
I mean, everything else is scattered all over the floor.
She's right. The flower vase was broken and the makeup is strewn everywhere.
Why is this glass the only thing that's still alright?
Wine glass found next to the victim is filled with tomato juice and no sign it's been drank.
So about this wine glass. Ah, so you noticed it, pal. The whole crime scene was a mess, but this glass was the only thing that was untouched. You noticed that too, Detective Gumshoe? No, actually, Miss Von Karma noticed it first. Yeah, Pearl's noticed it before me too. Hey, wait a minute. So does that mean Miss Von Karma's here at the hotel? Yeah, she's around. Man, you're gonna be in so much trouble, pal. Especially if she catches you in here. Well, you can bet the instant I see her, I'll be running the 1,000-meter dash. Ah, fuck.
What's that beeping noise, Mr. Nick?
I've heard the sound somewhere before. It's Miss Von Karma.
Huh?
For some reason, whenever I hear that sound, she pops up out of nowhere and whips me. Come to think of it, that's exactly what happened the last time. Sorry, I've got to make myself scarce. Later, pal. Yo!
At last, you reveal your true nature, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Would it be too much for us to ask for you to be nice to me for a change?
So you're the type to steal information from pitifully helpless detectives. That's very dishonorable of you.
Ow!
Hey, don't you dare run away, Scruffy McTrenchcoat.
Ah!
I didn't think the detectives of this country could be this pitiful.
Wow!
Detective, come over here for a second.
Yeah! Ow! Shit, motherfucker! Ow!
I feel better knowing at least you were the man enough to face your punishment.
He was so scared he just froze up on the spot.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, you have soiled my perfect prosecution record. I'll never forget that. This time, victory is mine.
Victory's yours. Is that all this means to you?
That? Come, Scruffy. The investigation briefing is about to begin.
Yes, sir.
This isn't over yet. I swear on my family's honor.
Ow. What did she throw at me now? What is this? Well, I guess this means I've got to get back to the precinct now, pal. If you ever need me, come down to the Criminal Affairs Department, alright? And if you can, try not to let Miss Von Karma see you. Oh, Mr. Wright, how are you? Ah, Mr. Powers, have you been here the entire time? Yeah, people connected to the murder aren't allowed to go home, let alone leave.
And we're gonna talk to Will Powers.
In the next episode! Phoenix Wright is Attorney Justice for all. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell.
We figure out some stuff.
Love you.
Love you.